This is a Bunnings hat, and if I wear this to all my solves at MarsdeNxN in 2024, I could be asking for a sponsorship with Bunnings. Anyways, to day 1. Hello guys, we're at Marsden, so yeah, I'm not 100% sure if I brought a 3x3 blindfold, full blindfolded. Well, I bought a 3x3, just not the blindfold. Yep. Yep, it's alright. So I arrived at the same time, roughly the same time as 2023 Australian National Champion Toby Stjoford. I don't know how to pronounce his last name. Anyways, let's get started with Marsden. So they called up my group for 3x3. I'll get ready. I think that's oh yeah, I just need to get the GoPro, and that's everything. So yeah, 3x3 is the first event of the day I have. That's probably the only event I'll do before lunch. I'm at an odd station. Pressed or I do any random snorting stuff, that's because I am sick right now. But hopefully I could get better before Queensland State Championships. Anyways, let's get to 3x3. I did pretty okay. I got accounting 12, 12, and 17, which accounting 17 is something you don't expect for 3x3. And as always, I'll do this sequentially, considering I never do my comp vlogs asequentially. So basically do it, when the round happened, instead of, that. Also, I'll show the best solves for each round. And yeah, that's pretty much it for 3x3. So, 3x3, I do not know if I PR averaged or not, because I got 2 12s and a 17. 17 is like 30 something divided up by 3. Yeah, I feel like I failed to PR and 3x3 average for the first time since, my first ever average. But I hope I can do better in the second round. Guys, it's time for 3x3 blindfolded. I am gonna bring my Gen 12 as a backup. Station 16, my lucky number. I hope I can get success. But if not, I hope I can make under the time limit. Oh, jeez, it's nerve-wracking. It's nerve. I'm full of nerves here. It's 3 blind. So, this was 3x3 blindfolded, which in my opinion for me was a bit disappointing. By the way, if you don't know what a DNF or DNS is, DNF means did not finish, DNS means did not start. Also, this footage is sped up because the video would be too long just for an 8-minute DNF. Or did not finish solve, so yeah. So 3x3 blindfold was one of the more disappointing events this competition, but oh well, it's 3x3 blindfolded. I'll try again at Queensland State Championships, and yes, I'm doing this the week before that, so that's why I'm referencing it a lot. The reason why DNF was because I forgot about edge memorization. I forgot about I think some edge memorization and then corner memorization, so I DNF'd. As you clearly saw by the clip previously, I DNF'd in 3x3 blindfolded, so my chances of getting into round 2 are very slim. I think it's like top 75% into round 2. I'm competing in round 2 of 3x3. 3x3 R2. 11. It was 3x3 R2 or round 2, whatever you call it. So this one was kind of like the first round, except that I was remarkably consistent, only having my best and worst times being separated by like roughly like a second. And as you can clearly see, I got 2 13s and 3 14s. Like that's a pure sub 15 average, something I never thought I'd get ever. But yeah. Anyways, this average quite easily got me into the third round 3x3, which I never thought I'd reach a 3x3 round 3 with a 14-second average, but I guess this comp had very few people at it, so yeah. So that's pretty much it for the round 2 of 3x3. I celebrated here because I thought I would, I got a PR average, but nah, I only got like 2 14s, so that dragged down the average quite a bit, so yeah. Forgot, but I did get a pretty average on 3x3. 3 14s and 2 13s. That's not good enough. My next event is 2x2. So I am done with. So now I'm into 2x2. Group 3. The event is 2x2. This event was basically the most average event in, like, competition history. It was so bloody boring. Like, consider the fact that, like, some people made this event and children, like, win this continually for a living. So, best time 2.66, that's quite actually hard to beat, because I don't care about 2x2. While the average of 5.15 beat my best average by 0.06. Which I find ridiculous, but I beat it by that little in round 1, and this obviously got me into round 2 quite easily. Also, there was a lot of timer malfunctions at the competition, so there was, like, you know, battery issues, timer issues. There's also static electricity issues of all things. So all those things considered, it was quite the kerfuffle of a cubing competition. And if I used one word to exemplify how boring 2x2 was, aside from that timer stuff, it'd be nothing. I don't even have a word to describe how boring 2x2 was because it was that boring. Also got which the 2 is okay, but everything else so uneventful. Anyways. For 2x2, I think I got a PR average by so little. But if I didn't get like a DNF on that last solve, I could have destroyed my PR. And that ends MarsdeNxN 2024. After quiet exiting because of you know, multi-blind. So yeah. And we're back for day 2. And yes, I'm in an orange shirt this time. It's day 2 of MarsdeNxN 2024. And this time I'm competing in 5 rounds of events. I start off with 6x6, 4x4 and pyramids. Then I have a break because blindfolded round 2. Then I have round 3 of 3x3 and 2x2 round 2. So yeah, I'm in total competing in 5 rounds today, compared to 4 yesterday. So yeah, let's re-enter the venue. Six by six, I have to judge 6x6, so I don't have time to practice 6. But either way, it'll be fun. Pulled up my group for 6. I brought 3x3 as warm up, like I always do for big cubes. I'm at station 17. The highest numbered station I've ever been in. I'm at not there. So, the first event of day 2 was 6x6. This competition weirdly did not have 5x5, even though it's called MarsdeNxN. It literally has N by N in its name. Like, the competition name itself is called MarsdeNxN, and yet they don't put all the N by N events. They're missing events like 5x5, 7x7, and including events like Pyraminx, which isn't even an N by N event. Anyways, I did not make the 3-minute 30-second cutoff, meaning I only got to do one solve. But the solve was pretty good. I think it was like PB2 or something like that at the time. Anyways, let's move on to 4x4. Oh, I just got a 6x6 PR 406. That beats my previous PR by 50 seconds. The best time though is 3:56, so I was around 10 seconds off from overall PB. But it's like my 4th or 3rd best time. I'm here at... Here we go, it's time for 4x4. I'm here at... Here we go, it's time for 4x4. So, 4x4. This event was pretty good. So, yeah. I made cutoff, which was sub 140. I made cutoff by almost a whole minute, which cutoff would be quite easy for me even with the bad times, like a 113. But you know, whatever. I would have changed my goal to a sub 1 minute right now, but you know, that was Marsden. I might have had different opinions on that. Also, while this 4x4 solve goes on, I'll talk about my Pyraminx times, because Pyraminx is is a very short time span, so I don't think I'll be able to talk about the whole event in a 10-second time frame. So yeah. Was pretty good. I got overall PB scrambles, actually a couple of moves, couple of tips, and basically nobody was able to get a single. And also I jumped like Yi Hang Wong when he got that 3.47, and had the reaction when it comes to voice wise. So, I did pretty good for 4x4. Well, not the average, but single time. So my average average was a 101, I think, roughly around there. And my single was a 49. That's overall PB. Somehow I somehow continue the overall PB streak. Called up my grip for Pyraminx. I'm at station 17. So again. The audio cut out here for Pyraminx. We'll walk you to the station. So yeah, I think I was like station something for Pyraminx. I don't remember. I think it was like 16. Well, so no, 17. Sorry. Anyways, Pyraminx, I had a pretty good single of 3.24, which actually places me currently at 164th in the whole of Australia for Pyraminx, which I don't think I'd be ranking top 200 in any event. Maybe skewed, but not other events. Also, the scramble's pretty lucky. And also, oh, never mind, I forgot what I was going to say there. And I just did a VR reaction. It was so unexpected, I was like so static. So, I finished up with Pyraminx, and I got a 3. What? Like, literally. Pyramix is like now my third fastest event guaranteed. I got a 3 in Pyramix, accounting 6 and 8, which is just ridiculous. But like, how a 3 is so low? Pyramix. Okay, now I'm competing in 2x2 round 2. I hope I can make finals, but that'd probably mean I'd need a mid 3 average or even a low 3. Station 17.
Oh, there's you're 13.
13. Oh yeah, because it's 32. Okay, that makes sense. So yeah, I'm at station 13 for 2x2. Round 2. Not group 2, but not a station. Time for 2x2 round 2. This was remarkably consistent aside from that 1-6. Which also, it made me go from 47th in round 1 to 30th, which still quite far from finals, but you know, somewhat close at the same time. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with the results I got for 2x2 at this competition. And there's still one more round to go, which is 3x3 semi-finals or round 3. I didn't get PR single, but I did get PR average in 2x2. That's pretty good. My next event is the 3rd round of 3x3. Probably my last round before the finals begin. Unless I somehow make it to 2x2 finals. But a mid 4 is not good enough for 2x2 finals. My last round of competing, 3x3, round 3. I hope I could get a sub 10 single. I hope. I don't know if I'm gonna get it though. So yeah, Toby Stewart, who was the 2023 Australian national champion, he got a 3, I think. No, he got a 4.29, which was 3rd in all of Oceania. Station 11. Last round of the day, 3x3. So my average is pretty bad aside from that 10.02 single. So yeah. Also, I'm only showing my best single times because if I showed all 5 solves, the video would be like way too long, probably the 50 minutes, which is even longer than the Queensland Open competition vlog. So I've already decided to show one of the solves. I was nervous at the end, so I could have gotten a sub 10. But, you know, I didn't, so oh well. But I'm still pretty happy with that 10.02. And that's pretty much it for the voiceover stuff as I move on to the other bits of the comp vlog. That was the end of the competition. I had the most disappointing 3x3 average in ages, 12, 15, 17. That's not a good average. As I counted in, as I had a 19. So yeah. Not the best, but not the worst. I did get a PR single of 10:02, which was so close to sub 10, but oh well. Got a 15. Guys, complete silence, please. So yeah, Charlie got a 15 for the first solve. And a few other people there. World record means like 14 something, and then 13 for, and then 14 or 13 for that. So, that's Tim McLean. They're too flat. Charlie now doing some. Now it's Charlie. If he gets like world record single in the final, then he could get world record average. He is consistent. A few other guys in the finals, so I'm just gonna view them all. Yeah, so going to Mo with a success. A few other guys competing. Elijah with a success. So yeah, there's still a lot of people doing stuff. A few are preparing for 3x3 finals, but me, not really. Mitchell with the DNF. Jamie would say 2 pieces off, I think. Oh, that's a pretty good mean. That is a pretty good mean. 315s. Sure, maybe not world record, but that is the best mean I've seen. 138 for Peyton. Oh, DNF. So yeah, might have to cut this segment short, otherwise it could go too long. And the final of finals, the 3x3 finals. I think like it was top 16 or top 12. Oops. One out of 0. There's a lot of stations. So yeah. I'll be filming a bit later, I guess. Also, I'll be only filming the fastest cubers, because the slower ones tend to be a lot more less impressive. Yeah. Some people flopped in round 3 and ended up being near the back. So the top 16 of each. So Charlie's on his second solve. Oh. Remain in the 4th seed. Do a few warm-up solves, but the ones with the key next to him. Yibe Wang with a lot of lockups, 9.07. $6.99 for Charlie. My camera looks like a potato. .38. The ones without the black cover, are the ones who are the ones without the black cover are the ones who are like just practicing their solves, not actually in doing their official solves. +2 for Jamie Otsu, I think. For Lachlan. Oh. Bruno there in station 8. And a 7. And a random stand. Hello. and then. Wait, I don't see. I'm filming 3x3 finals. Is Yibe Wang's sibling, so 4 stations behind. It's his sibling.
Is this
Longbar. Toby with a 5.84. Over there. A 7 for Lachlan Adams Remain. So the guys on the right aren't really finished yet. The guys on the left are. I think Toby is in his last solve. I was about to say Choby. That's alright.
Wait, what was that? Wait, what was that, bro? Wait, what was that, bro?
Toby now in his final solve. Oh, he fumbled in 11. And can't do one more time.
I want to see what did I just do.
You know, I didn't film the whole thing. Bro's just being goofy. Oh, this little Yihang wannabe. So got one last result from Bruno. Not the Bruno from Encanto. 982, sub 10, which is what I wanted to get in 3x3. So the last two 3x3 results are gonna, the last 3x3 result, the guy who nearly is dead last. Oof. Oh dear. Just still got one more scrambler, one more solve, and then that'll be the end of MarsdeNxN by 2024 when it comes to solves. It matters on average, not a single time. As we wait up for the last guy to finish. So yeah, all the stations are emptied, they're starting to pack up here as, yeah, as you can clearly see, it's just a barren wasteland of what it was at the beginning of the competition. So yeah. A 9.7. Yeah. Now they're on to pack up. Packing up a lot of things, to say the least. Cones, tables, everything.
Haley, because a year ago I messaged a Facebook group saying, hey guys, I've never organised a cube event, could you please give me some tips? And also to Conan, because Conan's really helped me a lot with cubing stuff recently. All of the amazing delegates, big thank you to Vic as well, and every single person who's helped out this weekend. It's been so much fun. I've certainly enjoyed myself. I hope you have as well. So we'd love to see you back next year and hopefully for many years to come. So thank you very much.
Woo! More Marsden comms! Meaning they're closer.
Thanks to Kyle as well. Oh yeah, thanks such a great job.
Let's return the favour. Shooting gunshots. Not kidding.
Alright, so starting with the first event where we got podiums, we have 3x3 multi-blind in third place with a result of 7 out of 11 in 1 hour. Joseph Burnett.
Good job.
In second place with a result of 4 out of 5 in 45 minutes and 49 seconds, Baden Forster.
Foreshadowing. You know who's first.
And to no surprise, in first place with a result of 20 out of 21 in 49 minutes and 24 seconds, Charlie Eggins.
Quite obviously! Woo! Good job, Charlie. Good job, Charlie, for destroying us. Next event.
Next event, we have 6x6 in third
goalie.
place. Myself.
Woo! Go Hal! Third place to yourself.
In second place, with a mean of 151.57, Jamie Otsu.
Woo! This is 6x6 is rare.
And in first place, with a mean time of 1 minute 39.89, Yibo Wang.
Woo! Good job, Yibo. I judged them. Bro's jumping like Yihang when he got that 347.
4x4. Third place, average time of 35.18. Thomas Austinville, where is it?
Do you know? Woo! Go Tom!
In second place, average time of 34.90, Jamie Otsu.
And it's no shocker, Yibo.
And in first place, with an average time of 26.31, Yibo.
Again.
On to Neuromix. With an average time
Boo.
of 4.42, VJ Rampati. In second place, with an average time of 3.08, Thomas Smith.
Two Toms make it podium. Oops.
And in first place, with an average time of 2.82, Matthew Van.
Yeah! The only keeper to have a faster average than my single.
Now on to 2x2. In third place with an average time of 2.64, Charlie Eggins.
Woo! Go Charlie!
In second place with an average time of 2.13, Lachlan Adams remains.
Yeah! The clock RCR holder. Using my mom's phone to film on this because I ran out of battery on my normal phone. And that's
Alright. And on to the main event of this competition, 3x3. In
Yay.
third place with an average time of 8.12, Ibo Wong.
what he'd get.
In second place with an average time of 7.68, Tony Surfer.
3x3 national champion in 2023. The 3x3 national champion of
And in first place and the winner of MarsdeNxN 2024, Charlie Eggins with an average time of 7.08.
That was the 3x3 world record single in 2008. Good job.
I take it, Vicky, do you want to do podium photos?
那就以后没机会了，我跟你说。
Come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on.
There were a lot of podium winners, so yeah. We're gonna stop recording here. I'm just gonna do a quick photo with all these people, all the podiumers. And that, guys, ends MarsdeNxN 2024. So yeah, this competition was it was a disappointing day one and a good day two. Yep. So yeah, competition was a mix.